Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.
Good evening, good afternoon, and good night. Yes, all of those. What up, Kyle? How's it going? Kasalisk? Tony in the house. We're here. Sorry, guys. I mean, I'm over there trying to, my daughter had volleyball practice, so I stopped by Burger King to get them some food, and man, was that a mistake. So I'm sitting in the drive-thru waiting for someone to, they have double drive-thrus, and no one says anything. So, I'm trying to, give them a little time. I sit there, 5 minutes pass, a couple of cars go through the other side. Finally, I'm like, what the hell, man? Like, why do they keep taking orders over there? Kyle, she's in rec volleyball. She's trying out for high school. That didn't start until next week or something. But anyways, other cars are going through the other side. So I'm like, what the hell? So I pull through I back up and pull through the other side. And there's a note on the other one that says, pull forward, order at the window. And I'm like, these dumbasses didn't even put the note on both sides, both drive-thrus. So I go through the other drive-thru. I pull to the window and order and everything. I wait till we get our order because, you don't want to be a smart ass before you get an order, before you put your order in. And I'm like, hey, just a little suggestion. How many drive-thrus do you have? They're like, 2. I'm like, well, then how come the note is only on one of them? Oh, well, we've had no complaints. I mean, I ain't the smartest guy in the world, but, you probably should put it on both sides of the drive-thru, you idiots. Oh, your girlfriend coaches high school volleyball? Let's go. Nice. So it's my daughter's first time ever playing. She's a freshman in high school, so she plays 17U for the rec department, but she's going to try out for the high school team. She also just made the cheerleading team. She skipped a year of cheer. So I was talking to Husk, like, when did freaking high school sports get so expensive? I mean, it's crazy. It's ridiculous. What up, Biblical? All right, let's check out the charts, see what happened today, tonight, this evening. Let's go ahead and mark out tonight's previous day open, previous day close, and then tonight's open. 46475 right here. Yeah. Looks like the open's going to be right there with it. Yeah. It's 3 ticks off, so what are we in? So we opened up, a little spike down. Just a spacious 50-point range here. Very spacious 50-point range. All right, let's see what let's see here. Gold tonight, a little tricky on gold tonight. I mean, it's been a tricky week on gold, let's be honest, but it's all a part of it. We did hit a payout tonight on Bulenox. This account here got it to 53,604 on gold. And then this account made a couple of hundred, I think, 162. There you go. Actually, I'm up 200 on this account. For some reason, Bulenox did not settle tonight, so I'm up like 185 or 190 on this account too. I don't know why it didn't settle yet. Maybe I could disconnect and reconnect, and that might do it, but or maybe everything will just disappear, just like it just did. I don't think I'm going to take any more gold trades tonight. I don't think. I did just request a massive daily payout of 40, I don't know, $9, whatever it is. Let me disconnect Bulenox and kind of reconnect it and see what it says. But here's the other P&Ls on gold tonight. Just one trade. So very modest. Basically got the loss back from last night. Very modest P&L. You can see on the take profit trader accounts there, we made a few more bucks. $400 here on this one. $195 on that one. And then $300 on the pro. So very modest P&L tonight, but green is green, right? Green is green. Not going to complain about green. Collecting profits, not going to complain. So let's take a look at gold. I'll show you guys kind of what happened, what it did tonight. I'm going to just minimize that, and we'll look at gold on this chart here. So we opened up, and let's see here. We had this level here created, right? And then we created a new one up here after open. So when this happens, I'll usually take it. So this level here created a new one. You can see we spiked down, it tags me in. It goes from, I was long from 13.5. It moves up 4.4 points and then pulls back, retests the entry, then pushes back up 5.1 points to get me out right there. So a winner on the first ledge. Then we pull back down to this ledge, and I take this one for just a point or two. I didn't get very much. And then, you know, so that one got tagged in, and then this ledge here also got retested. This ledge here happened at 908 or so. It got tagged in. It bounced 2.7 points, and then it looks like it lost. Yeah. So it went down 15.6 points. So it already exceeded the 15 points. So this ledge would have lost. Now here's the thing about this ledge that's kind of important to look at. Anybody see what we see here? This ledge already hit. This ledge had already been tested, right? So is this really a valid ledge? Not really. Okay, if we zoom out here, your next sort of valid ledge is actually 86.7, and the ledges, these two in between here, are kind of in a zone that's already been tested. See, we had a wick through here on this one here. We had a wick through on this one. So these two ledges already have been tested. This is really your first non-tested ledge down here at 771. So even though this ledge failed, I would venture a guess to say that this has already been tested once. You can see there. It formed, pulled back, tested, bounced. So you don't really want to take the second test of it. So that being said, the only ledge that I would have interest on between now and 10 really is this one. You could potentially take this ledge here, but look how close it came already to kind of tagging it in and going there. So kind of a tricky night on gold tonight. You still should be profitable if you took the trades. You still should have made money. But you took two winners. Nice, John. You had to add to your second entry though twice. Was able to get out in full profit. Nice. You didn't follow the rules, but it's an eval. Yeah, yeah. That's the thing. So like we talk about this all the time. Crystal and I sort of talk about this. Like at 8 o'clock or the top of the hours, the pattern repeats itself almost every night. It runs lower liquidity and then it makes new highs, right? 9 o'clock runs lower liquidity. I'm not going to be shocked if we end up right back up here. So won't be shocked at all. We did create a new ledge here. We are coming up on, I mean, it's 10 minutes until the top of the hour. So I probably will sit out any more trades on that. Let's make sure we're on the right account. I did also take a couple of trades on this eval, or one trade, I think. I think we made 50 bucks. Yeah, there we are, $54. So yeah, quite a nice day. Let's see if that P&L did update. 162? No, it didn't. Now, I'm going to let you guys in on a little sauce. A little sauce here. Just a little something. What up, Tris? If you guys want to do this, you can. I don't know if it's still working. But what was happening, I'm going to explain this to you guys, and I'm only going to explain it once, so listen closely here. You can decide if you want to try to take advantage of this or not. On Bulanox, when you entered the trade, the P&L is not moving. All right? When that happens, that means that you can effectively enter a trade, and you can go down. So, like, if you enter the trade and you see that your P&L here is not moving, that it's just staying static, then that means that your drawdown's not being calculated in real time. So you could effectively buy here with full port. It could just pull back. And then as long as it eventually comes back up, you'll pass the account. Now that was going on earlier. So it effectively gives you, as long as you can get in, you got the right direction, it'll work. But, you know, that's up to you. I'm just telling you what it was doing earlier. Whether or not it's still doing it, I have no idea. But it was doing that earlier. That is a little bit of a glitch that's in Rhythmic that sometimes happens. I have taken advantage of that before, I'm not going to lie. So before that was happening, I mean, I collected a payout doing that. Because I just went $1,400 3 days in a row. And we were at payout. So... all right, let me go ahead and share the stream so people know we're live, since we are jumping in here late. I usually don't share this stuff, but you know, we will do it. And by the way, I mean, you know, keep that to yourself. That's, you know, if that's something that gets patched on the back end at some point, probably. But for tonight, it is working. So if you ever notice that you're in a trade and that P&L's not moving, then that's what happens. Getting wrecked, blacked out news? No, come on now. Trading for keeps. What up? Pawn in the house. You didn't realize it was doing that tonight? Yeah, it was. What up, Michelle? I actually noticed it myself, and then, you know, Crystal was like, oh yeah, I've seen it do that. She said she saw it do it a couple of days last week. Oh, guys, I just noticed something. Am I in a trade? I just saw orders on a chart. I'm not in a trade, am I? Working orders? No. Okay, that must have just been old. I was like, wait a second, I'm in a trade. How's it been going? It's been going good. It's been going good, Pond. We hit a Ponzi. Look you out below. Pond, we hit a payout today. Is that a pic of Husk with makeup on? It is. It's a nice side profile of Husk. Nice side profile. Very good, very good, very good. A lot of wicks up here at the 500 level, guys. We got 4 or 5 wicks sitting up at the 500 level. I did just request my massive payout on TPT. Really? It was, which, you know, I need to go back through here and actually look. Check it out, guys. Check it out. $59. Hey, I'm not ashamed to talk about my my payouts, okay? I need to add that to the book of payouts, though. Starting to hate NQ? I mean, you know, NQ's your friend. NQ's your friend. I need to actually make a better list here. Let me do that. Let's go over here and just do like a payouts. I can't even spell it right. Let's do it here. We're going to go payouts. And we're going to put the Bulenox, TPT, Traders Launch, My Funded Futures. I don't know. Who else is there? Trade Day. Tradeify. We're going to keep up it just like we would. Lucid. Otherwise, I'm missing Apex. We're going to keep up with it just like we would otherwise. Let's do it this way. It'd be easier. All right, so 1045, 65, 88. And then what was that one? That was like, what, 59? Was that $59? $59. Let me make sure the other one was all right. What up, Lino? Got serious about doing an eBay store? So I've been working on that. Let's go. Oh, no worries, iTrades. You would have made a bag by shorting gold. Ooh, I never shorted. I love music. What up? Where you been? Hey, China oil tanker breaks blockade. Needs more tacos. Punisher in the house. What up, Jim? Make ya holla. That's right. Oh, yeah. I forgot I was writing down the payouts. Okay. Bulenox. We got 1,200, 1,200, and 1,000. Payouts are starting to roll in a little bit. Traders Launch, 340. I don't know where it puts us at on the year. 12, 24, 34, 44, 45, 46. It's about $5,000 in payouts. So expenses, we need to put down funded next. We spent $55 times 5 accounts. I'm just going to call that $300. What else did we buy? I bought another take profit trader account. So that's $90. And then who else did we buy? Lucid, already have that one wrote down. Tradeify. Trade Iffy. We got 5 accounts at $65 each. We'll call that $330. Seems reasonable. All right. Trying to keep up with the expenses here, guys. We're about to start a giveaway, guys. It is Apex. It's going to be an Apex account. Not that that's a bad thing. Let me read this message and see if I can say anything. Okay. All right. So what I'll say, I can't say much, but what we'll say is you want to be on the My Funded TV stream tomorrow. What up, Dennis? Rhythmic still not updated? Yeah. They're doing a little something extra in the morning at the open, so make sure you're there. Make sure you're there. I'll remind you tomorrow morning as well. Guys, let's see if we can squeeze into 9,800 subs tonight. I mean, we really hit a brick wall in subscribers. We've hit a brick wall. Of course, you know, I haven't been streaming at night as much. I had to do my own taxes on Tuesday night. I felt terrible last night, so felt terrible. Topless dancers? Yeah. That's right. Topless toms. A topless tom might be in effect. Daryl, what up? Happy kids in the house. Keith Marshall, you still look pretty. Thank you. Thank you. I try. Yeah, I do my taxes myself visible. Why would I pay anybody? They can't save me anything. The taxes are the taxes. Trust me, if there's a loophole, Methodical Man's walking through that motherfucker. So I don't need nobody to walk me through it. What up, James? Andy in the house. So yeah, I do my taxes myself. We do it ourselves. What up, Lucky Mine? June will do my taxes. He'll take my money. He'll take my money. Exclamation point MM in the chat if you want to enter the giveaway. Ugh. What are we doing? Nothing. Blackout news. It's just moving sideways. Let's make sure I'm on the right account. ATR at 4.54, guys. A 5-point ATR. That's insane. 1099 independent contractor. Yeah, for the most part. Got some 1090. Tim, good morning. Or hello. Good luck. You got some 1099 miscellaneous in there. 1099 non-employee compensation. That sort of stuff. So that sort of stuff's going on. As you guys come in, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Got a little late night action going on here. But yeah, locking in another daily payout over here on TPT, guys. I'm very proud of these daily payouts I'm locking in. Hold on, where's it at? Where's it at? $106. Let's go. $106. Hey, every little bit counts, right? Every little bit counts. Oh, man. We're $200 from payouts on Apex as well, guys. If we can smash the Apex tomorrow for $200, then we will we'll be able to request it, you know. The EMAs used are 920, 920. Is it the 20? Hold on. 921 in the 50. 921 in the 50. You do your taxes as a trader without an LLC or S corp, but do you know if you can save more money by doing either? Yeah. So with an S corp, you need employees. You need employees for you to save. I mean, I'm not a tax professional, but you need employees to kind of save money there. LLC doesn't really do much for a trader. What up, Coach Fred? They do the BOGO? I don't know. But yeah, S corp, you can basically take your money that you make and you can pay people, your fiance, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever the deal is, your kids, and effectively save taxes by giving them a paycheck. And as long as they make, say, less than about 20,000 a year, they don't really owe any taxes on it, right? So if you get 5 or 6 people that you can just pay 20 grand to, now of course you're paying them that money, so it's not your money, right? I mean, unless you got some sort of arrangement, some sort of a loophole there, a little backdoor action, if you will. So yeah, I don't really do that. I'm putting money away in an escrow account every month to cover my taxes. I know about what they should be. So yeah, that's true, John. That's true. I do know uh Huss' sister, her husband does pretty well and he pays her a salary. So, but she does actually work for him. So, yeah, for sure, John. And like none of that stuff really works for me because like, what I'm doing here, like I don't have overhead. I don't have expenses, that are gonna really make that big of a dent. I don't spend a ton of money on evals. See, that's the thing that people don't realize. It's like, what did I spend on evals last year? So I spent last year on evals. Where's my expenses? I think it was like 12 grand or something. So you can write off, I don't know why we're in tax talk here, but we are. So you can write off the expenses for the evals. Um, and you can actually add, so like let's say you owe 7 grand in state tax. Your state tax is actually a write-off on your federal as well. So expenses last year $14,096. So like I could take the 14 and add the tax that I owed on state, and if that was higher than standard deduction, which is not, then those would be my deductions effectively. So he was able to write off all my evals and trading expenses, so that was my main concern. Yeah, yeah, exactly. It depends on what makes more sense. Trade inside a Roth IRA, no taxes are paid. My lumps. I'm gonna ask you a simple question here. I'm not an advocate for one way or the other, but I'm gonna ask you a simple question. Are taxes more now, or are they gonna be more when you retire? Right? Because you're always gonna pay taxes. It doesn't matter if it's in a Roth IRA or not. You're paying taxes. So it's whether you're paying them now or whether you're paying them in 20 years, 30 years, whatever the case may be. So, 401ks, same kind of idea, you know. But now you can do the Roth IRA and do what is it like 5K contribution, something like that. It's like 5K, I think, maybe 75K. I don't know what the exact number is per year. Well, it's a very minimal amount. It's not like a ton. Protect you from liability. Yeah, that's true too, John. June pays no taxes. Yeah. Can you write off emotional damage? Yeah. Yeah, so my loves, if you want to do the max allocation like 7,500 a year, yeah, that makes sense, right? You save a little money there. But 7,500 not a large amount of money when it comes to when it comes to income, right? I mean that makes sense. That makes sense. And I think in some scenarios you can get that up. You can get that number up to what like north of 20, something like that. I don't even remember. I know you can get that number up somehow. I'm not an expert when it comes to that stuff, guys. I'm really not, but I just know the basic stuff. And you know, Husk, he just likes he likes to get paid in drugs. Antonio G, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. You can withdraw federal tax free after 59.5 on what, Andy? So the money, so what you're saying is so it's 7K under 50 for 2025, 7.5 in 26. I got you. Oh goodness. The tax man always gets you. The Mr. Tax Man always gets his money. Unfortunately. I'm an advocate for the fair tax. I wish we would just go to the fair tax. Let's eliminate the IRS. We don't need those guys. Eliminate the IRS. And I mean, the only people who like the IRS are the people who are getting those big refunds, right? Everybody else hates them. Let's get rid of them. We don't need them. We don't need them. Get rid of those people. I feel a little naked here. I feel a little naked. So you're saying trading inside a Roth IRA is not taxed? I don't know. I'll have to look up that and see. So if you trade inside a Roth IRA, it's not taxed. Let me see. I thought it was capped. Let's see what it says. You can buy, sell, and trade stocks, bonds, or ETFs as often as you like without incurring capital gains tax or income taxes on the profits as long as the money remains in the account. They are never taxed as long as you meet the required rules. Let me see. Tax-free compounding, withdrawal rules. You can withdraw your contributions at any time, tax and penalty free. However, profits must generally stay in the account until you're 59.5 and held the account for 5 years to be fully tax-free. So they at least got to be 5 years old to be fully tax-free. Okay, that's not bad. Not bad, not bad. Will Sim trade for emotional painkillers? It might. Oh. Hey, I guess that's not bad. I think that's how my friend Stuart does it. I know he uses his Roth IRA to trade, but you sell an investment in a taxable account, you'd potentially owe capital gain taxes on the investment if you sold for more than you bought it for. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Still reading about it because I'm kind of interested in that. So you have to pay a penalty if you do withdraw early. If it's not 5 years old or you're not 59.5, you have to pay a 10% early withdrawal penalty. But if you're putting that in there, hopefully you're not needing the money anyway. So if you're buying your first home, you can use money from your Roth IRA to put your down payment down without penalty. That's good. Yeah, interesting. Interesting. Only helps though if you don't need money. Yes, correct, John. But if you're contributing to an IRA, I think the idea is not to remove it, right? I mean, that'd kind of be the idea. Whenever I need money, I own real estate in it too. Oh, that's interesting, Andy. Whenever I need money, I just call Husk. I just call the bank of Husk and I say, "Yo, bro, I need the cash." And he says, "No problem. Let me throw it your way." We need 17 more subs to hit 9,800, guys. We're not doing the giveaway until we hit 9,800. Yeah, I'm holding you guys hostage. I mean, here's the thing. You can pretty much, if as long as we stay kind of in this range, right? You can pretty much buy or sell anywhere you want in this range and you'd be fine, probably. I mean, we're in a 60-point range here, so hard to 50-point range. A little difficult to get yourself in too much trouble. Don't tell you what to do. Oh, I'm giving you a suggestion. I mean, you're kind of bottom-ish of the range here. I think we are overall bullish. Very, very low ATR though. We already past 10 o'clock. So, what up, Oz Gaming? How you doing? Can you add you as an authorized user for Husk Bank? Yeah, we need Lucky Mine. I've been trying to get on there for sure. The Bank of Husk. I'm trying to get him to put me on there as an AU. He'll put me on there, but he wants to keep the card. He didn't want to give me the card. Let's see what gold did. Look at that. What'd I tell you guys? What'd I tell you? Look at this crap. So even if you took this ledge here, even though I don't think it's a great ledge, look at that. I think I might would have avoided that one. I don't know. I'm telling you, it's the cycle on gold repeats every single night. Every night. Dump, recovery makes new highs. This thing's going to 100% come back up here and make a new high. I mean, it's just so repetitive. So repetitive, I'm telling you. It's crazy how it's like that. So if you can just hold, hey, you know. If you can just hold, hodl. Got a little 2-minute trend line going on here too. Bunch of touches, which kind of tells me if this thing kind of breaks through here. Might run pretty quick. 430s. Somewhere down there. That's a legit tan line, it is. Looks like it was, you wouldn't have survived through, yeah. It was 16 point, or almost 16 points, or 15.6. So if you got in here, and it pulled back to there, it was 15.6 points. So yeah, that's what I'm saying, like, you would have got stopped out by 6 ticks there, which is crazy. Got the tan line on the chart. I'm headed over to Greenville tomorrow. Anybody in the Greenville area? Greenville, South Carolina. Going to see the, going to go to the Mini Monster. What's it called? And see the Drivers, I think they're called. Going to see some team, I think it's called the Drivers. Play the Green Hot Rods. The Bowling Green Hot Rods versus something Drivers. I feel bad I don't know the name. The Greenville Drive. I'm calling them the Drivers. Go to see the Greenville Drive. The Greenville Drive. Break that 10 line. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about taking it. Thinking about taking the tan line. Tell you what we'll do is if we close below here, we'll take the tan line. We'll take the tan line short. I don't want to get too crazy with my trades tonight. Let me know when you're in the Athens area. Let's grab lunch. Dennis, I'm in the Athens area every day, brother. It's where I live. That's where I live. Born and raised in Athens. Where you live over there, Dennis? I'm assuming you mean Athens, Georgia. It will get strong volume if it does break. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if we put in a 2-minute OB here, I'll be willing to participate. But let's just see. But I'm going to be honest. It has broken it a couple times. I'm a Greek god from Athens, Greece. No. It has broke. Oh, I don't know why I was going to put that there again. It has broken this a couple of times already and kind of trapped. As you can see, it broke here and kind of just trapped. It might do the same thing here, potentially. A little scary. Might come out better longing here than shorting. I don't know. What do you guys think? Long? You're in Milledgeville. Oh, cool. 30 minutes from Madison. Yeah, I go to Madison. I used to work in Madison a long time ago. I was the store manager at the Rent-A-Center in Madison, Georgia, for probably year and a half, something like that. Then I took over a store in Athens. No, I went to Commerce. So Madison to Commerce, and then from Commerce to Baxter Street in Athens, and then I moved to West Broad Street in Athens. Store manager of all those locations. Haven't swept the opening low. Yeah, I got it sitting down here. We're kind of about 50% of the range here, to be honest. I mean, like, I think I'm going to take the long. Yeah. I mean, we're holding the 10 line pretty steady. I'm overall bullish. What does Max think? I forgot to ask it. Max, bro, what do you think? Maxie. Maxie. I woke him up. He's pissed. He's pissed. He's completely pissed at me now. Oh my goodness. Remember, guys, hit the like button for me. Subscribe. Enter the giveaway. All the things. He's trading inside of his Roth IRA. He is. You're a manager at a Ace rent to own 25 years. Nice. Yeah, I worked at Rent-A-Center for like 8 years. And it's so funny because like I worked at Rent-A-Center and I was like, man, I'm making so much money. Like there's no way I could make more money doing something else. I started working there when I was 21, right? Now I realize how little money I made at Rent-A-Center, right? But it's all relative, right? If you can live comfortably off of it, what does it matter? So, but yeah, I really enjoyed that job. The one thing I didn't like about it was kind of the realization that, like, in the corporate world, you're replaceable, right? People talk about it all the time. Here today, gone tomorrow. You really don't mean anything to the company that you work for. So, it's one of those things. Better pissed off than pissed on, yeah. You worked at Arians and Rent-A-Center too? Yeah. Yeah, you're just a number. The thing is, guys, like, I hurt my back, right? I hurt my back at Rent-A-Center, and I needed surgery. I've been there for 8 years, store manager for over 5, at, like I said, 4 or 5 different locations. They fired me. They fired me when I hurt my back. Now, from a business perspective, did it make sense for them to fire me? Yeah, probably so, because, like, if you can't lift furniture, like, what good are you? But I mean, I was the manager, so, I didn't really have to lift furniture all that often. Rent-A-Centers collaborate with Conn's furniture store? Maybe. I don't know. Rent-A-Centers, they grew so fast. When I worked there, they had like 2,800 stores. We went to a conference in Vegas every year. I don't know. They've reduced a lot of their stores. They no longer have the store in Commerce. I don't know if they have the store in Madison anymore. I don't think they do. And I know they only have 1 store in Athens currently. There used to be 3. So they really reduced their, I don't know how many stores they have now. Let me see. Of course, the rent-to-own business kind of has changed as well. No! Says currently 2,200. Your pimp works at Rent-A-Center? Yeah, Trader, I sued them. We sued them. We sued them for sure. At Home Depot, hurt your back, got fired. You were working with pawn shops for 13 years, got fired because I wouldn't drive an hour in an ice storm to open the store. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. That's how it kind of goes, right? I mean, I was upset about it because, like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I loved that job. Like, I loved that job. I gave everything for that job. And they just didn't care. I'm gonna give you guys a couple of situations. So, like, I had a really good staff. I was working at West Broad Street. Our store was just humming along. I mean, just we were hitting our numbers every single week. I mean, we were just the best store in the region, just humming along. Well, my regional manager comes to me and she goes, "Hey, the North Avenue location's really struggling. They had a new manager, and she was like, they're really struggling, and you got your stuff together over here. So what I'd like to do is, I want to take your staff and move them to North Avenue with the new manager since they know what they're doing. And I want to take her staff and give them to you, and you can just mold in this new staff." And I was like, it's pretty shitty. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. But she forced me, obviously she's my boss. So, yeah, she did that. So she gave me their staff. My numbers started to stumble because they just weren't as good as my employees were. They weren't as good. My employees had been with me for a couple of years. They understood what I wanted. They knew what to do. And so she moved to the corporate office, and we had a new regional director take over. Well, she came in and she was like pissed off. She's like, "Hey, your numbers the last 3 months have really slipped." And I'm like, so I try to explain to her, like, yo, she took my entire staff and gave them to another store manager. Like, it's not really my fault. I'm working these guys up to the level they need to be at, but it takes time. And she's like, "Oh, no, don't." She's like, "Oh, those are excuses. You're just making an excuse." And I'm like, this biddy. Oh, I was annoyed. I was so annoyed. I wanted to cuss her out so bad. But that's when I got fired. I hurt my back shortly after that, and like me and her, she didn't hire me. I wasn't her pick to be a store manager, so like we just butted heads. She tried to accuse me of stealing because my previous regional director did not write off some merchandise that was supposed to be written off. She liked to spread it out because it affected her bonus. And so she never wrote off a couch. And there was like something else. And she was like, oh, those are technically stolen items. And your response, I was like, I have an inventory with her signature on it saying that they're supposed to be written off. Like, if anybody should be getting in trouble, it should be her. So, yeah, so like on gold, I mean, you get this at the top of the hour. So I'm talking about. So at 8 or 9 o'clock, almost every night, you get the dip and then you get the recovery, right? If we go back and look at last night, right? Where was last night? 6 p.m. Look at last night. 8 o'clock. Wait, 1:35. Here it is over here. 9 o'clock last night. What happened? Dip, new highs, right? I mean, does that not look familiar there? Does not look the same? Dip, new highs. Dip, it'll probably make new highs. It's literally done this basically every day this week. Let's look here. This one, I guess, ripped. So this one did the same thing, but opposite, right? Hey, who do we get? Who subscribed here? Cruz, Swan, Finance, do is win. All I do is win. Thank you for your subscription. You the man, both of you. All I do is win, 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 no matter what, or something like that. Let's get that song going. Have I checked Tenacity Trading? Yeah, but isn't Tenacity Trading if now correct me if I'm wrong here. Are they not the ones that do the competition style? I think they are. So it's straight to funded, but it's a competition style trading. So they take the pot, say there's 50 grand in the pot, and uh once the 50 grand is gone, everybody who didn't make it to payout just have to start over. Now, I don't think that's a bad idea. As long as you're one of the people that can make it to payout. I don't know if it's something that can be like long term. I don't know. Oh. But yeah, I have looked into them. I was interested in that for sure. Tech. I just haven't dipped my toe in it yet. Maybe we'll do it. One stop trader in the house. Oh, they're like FD. Well, how do you pay Tech T if that's the case? No credit cards. How do you pay? I mean, them not having credit cards might make sense because they don't want people back charge it. Let's say they buy an account for $200, whatever it is, and they don't make it to pay out and they lose the account. You know, that's probably why they're doing it that way. Probably okay. I mean, if they at least have ACH. Theoretically, the pot, they should never not be able to pay the trader, right? Theoretically. Because when the pot is empty, they take 20% off the top. And when the pot is empty, there's just no more money. There's no more payouts. The competition's over and they start a new one. So from that perspective, kind of makes sense. I'm going to reduce risk here, guys. I don't know. I know they did like a little blitz on affiliates recently. They added Dodgy. They added a couple of other people, bigger name people, and they're all, tenacity, tenacity, tenacity. I don't know. I think the idea is fine. What up, Francis? I think the idea is fine. Whether or not it can be long term sustainable, whether or not they can get enough people in there, I don't know. But the idea of like once the pot is gone, it's gone and nobody else gets paid. Should get paid, right? Should get paid. But I don't know. See if we can get 9 points here. I don't know. We need some sort of like upbeat music, during this time of night to get us going. Keep us awake. Max is over there sleeping. He's already making me tired. We kind of swung. We ran that swing there. We didn't run the other one. This thing's barely moving. The ATR all the way down to 6 again. You're not jumping in. Is My Fun of Futures going to open affiliates anymore? Probably not. Upon I think everybody that's there is going to be there. Is just the people that's going to be there. They were eliminating affiliates significantly, probably over the last 6 months. So I doubt it. I doubt it. But you always got code MM that you can use. You can advertise code MM. It helps me. It seems like a lot of the props are doing like affiliate sweeps, being a little tougher on giving out the affiliate codes. Good, bad, or indifferent. Who knows? No! Oh, come on. It does look. It looks like a bear flag here. Do I kill this? Or do we just not worry about it and just keep adding into it? If the ES gets below the low there, I'll probably just kill it. John's been able to get any responses there. Yeah. I don't think they're pawn. I don't think they're gonna open it back up. YOLO. My honest opinion is I would say no, they're not probably not going to. But I will ask. I'll ask. Why not? I'll send a message now. I'm in a group chat with the affiliate people, so we'll ask. You never know. They're gonna open one. Oh, the affiliates, where they're accepting new affiliates. I don't feel like they do, but I asked. We ask. Just use MM. Yes, yes. No, I think Pawn's asking for another person who has a channel. Yeah, all I do is when I trade gold. I trade gold. I traded gold tonight. We took, I'll show you what we took. I'll show you what we took. We took this ledge here. This here for 5 points. Bloop. And that's actually, no, and then I took this ledge here. So I took this one, and then I took this one. That's it. You had what, 1, 2, 3 opportunities. A fourth one could have maybe been had here, but that was tagged in. So it went 4 for 4, and then this one lost. But this was the 5th trade of the night, and it had already been tested. So I don't know if I would have taken that one or not. It had already been tested there. But I don't trade gold after 10 p.m. Eastern. All right, Pawn, appreciate you. Yeah, I don't trade it after 10 p.m. Eastern. I got like little strict rules there on gold. I like it between 6 and 10. I don't have a bias. All I do is win. I do not have a bias. I do it a little differently than most people. Here, I'll show you real quick. Why not? I'm only looking at the 5-minute swing point. So I'm on the 5-minute chart, and I'm looking specifically for swings. You know, a swing point is just a 3-candle setup. You have a candle that makes a low, a candle that makes a lower low, and then a candle that makes a higher low, right? That creates a swing. So I'm just looking at the swing points, and I'm taking the trade off the body of the 5-minute candle. You can see how well this is respected. So look right there. We create the swing, the next push back down into the body, bang. I'm looking for 5 points. That's it. That was a 12.7 point winner there. And you can just go through and look at each and every swing that's created, right? Here's another. There's another one. All right, let's look at that one. What happens? Price comes back down, touches the body, bang. Right back up, right? I mean, this is just repeatable over and over and over. Here's another one. There's the body of the candle, bang. I mean, it's just repeated over and over and over again. This one created one here. You got tagged in here. It did pull back. So you took 6 points of drawdown, but it ended up winning. It just does it over and over and over. It's crazy how it does that. I have a 93% win rate on it over the last probably month and a half of forward testing. Lucky Mon, the reasoning between 6 and 10 is because you don't want volatility. Volatility is not your friend in this setup. You want it to be a slower time where you're not going to get a 30, 40, 50 point move, right? You're using a 15 point stop for a reason. Because most of the time, you can see this one here. This was a ledge that had already been used. But from here to here, if you did take that one, it pulled back 15.6 points and it would have stopped you out. So if you're using a 15 point stop, it really is just a safety net. You don't really want your stop to be getting hit. But it's just, so you want it, that's during the slowest time of the night. I mean, look at the range here between 6 and 10. Look at the range. 38 points total range. But that's the reason why I like it during that time. Swing failure pattern? Yeah, it could be. And for the most part, you can also look at it like this. I'll show you one more thing. Like, what are these swing points? What are we doing here? Like, when we're looking for swings, what is it doing? I mean, it's just a trend line, right? That's all it is. So if you're someone, if you're a fib trader, or you believe in OTE, you believe in like taking trades in OTE, it's kind of the same concept, right? If I fibbed this range, right? Well, where would I be taking trades at? 764, 618, like those would be areas I'd be taking trades at, right? That's basically all you're doing. You're just taking the pullback. It's the same concept. It just gives you more of an opportunity to get more trades. If you wanted to be a little bit more you wanted to maybe give it a little more confluence, you could only take it in OTE if you wanted to. What up, Don't Throw Rocks? So it's one of those things. It's just so repeatable. It just repeats so often. It's crazy. EQ seems like it's dropping. Yeah, it does. Are you fibbing or what, bro? Trying to, man. I'm trying. Trying to fib, bro. But I back tested what 3 months of data, and the back test was like 96%. And then I forward tested for 110 trades, and the forward test was 93%. So, yeah, I'm in the longs, Punisher. Although, to be honest with you, I'm not a fan of it right now. I might flip short. I'm gonna flip short. I'm gonna go 5 micros. Five micros, 5 points. 26,457 is a probable buy. 457. I don't know. Could be. I'm not. Are you talking about? I'm not talking about on. I don't use it on EQ. I only use that on the gold. Only on the golds. Only on the golds. Yeah, looking left. Yeah, it's a good strat. Why not? I'm in a little heavy here. Probably might end up biting me in the ass, but we'll see. During this time of night, I really try to just stick with like 1 to 3 micros. I'm in 5 here. I don't quite know why I bought 5, but I think it works. Stop really is just here. The depths of hell. To 440 maybe. Yeah, I like the sweep of the low at 430. We'll see. We shall see. It really is a short setup here. I was trying to ignore it, but we pushed back up into the 21 EMA there. Got back below the candle that pushed up in there. I'm late to the entry. Should have got short at 471, but not that late. You like down to 411? Yeah, that looks like a decent level. All right, Daryl. See you tomorrow. Appreciate you. Coach Fred, where's all your buddies at? Where's all your buddies? Guys, we got 106 people watching. We got 87 likes. Let's pump those numbers up. Let's also enter the giveaway !MM. Add to it. Nah, I got enough in there. 5. I mean, I could move the TP down a little bit. Could maybe target like the 60. Full port. Don't tempt me, Punisher. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me with a good time. Do not tempt me with a good time. Tech TC tomorrow. Oh, coach is going to invite them. Let's go. Then see. Liz Molina, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Let's go. Anything that... You guys want to hear what I'm listening to here? Anybody know what I'm listening to? Just based on the few little mumbles that I had.
I'm a lost cause. Baby, don't waste your time on me.
There you go. Dubstep, that's it. We haven't drawn yet. We have not drawn yet. We'll draw in about 10 minutes. Who's this? This be Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll. He's going to have to change his name since he lost all that weight. Jorge Ernesto Oliveira Estevez, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Hey, let's go. We're still in 3 here. Looking for the 60. I'll move the stop into break even at the 60. Maybe. That's about 50% of this wick. I'm kind of eyeballing. Yeah, no problem, Jorge. Thank you for being here. Wonder if this doesn't hold here and rip back up. It might. It might. I don't want it to. But you never know. Come on, Nasdaq. You can do better than that. I know you can. You've been trading since New York session open. Holy cow, Cruzo. Brain is fried. I bet it is. Dude, I feel like I'm sitting at the chart a lot, and I don't sit anywhere near that. I go 9:15 to 12:30. So 9:30, we'll say 9:30, 12:30. That's 3 hours. And then I turn the charts off until 6 o'clock. And then I'll go 6 to 10 most nights. Somewhere in there. So around 7 hours on the chart. That's already a lot. Yeah, they done traders dirty. Yeah, for sure. It's been difficult to short, for sure. It's been very difficult to short. Might take one off here. Take another off. Let's reduce down. Still looking at about 50% of the wick to go break even. Still 8 minutes for the hourly close. Yeah. Rip this thing down. Let's get it going. You can do it. Let's look and see where half this wick actually is. That's pretty good eyeball. That's a pretty good eyeball. Pretty good. I tell you this. Pretty good. You're going to buy one? Thank you. I'm going to trade in the house. What up? If we break the lows here, we can get a little waterfall going, but I am very bullish. As I'm in a short, I'm very bullish. But I do think that running down to here makes a good bit of sense. Makes a good bit of sense. Dark Cloud in the house. Guys, enter the giveaway, exclamation point, MM. I'm bearish and along. Yeah. You're always bearish, though. You're always bearish. We should rename you to Panda Bear. Panda Bear. Oh, that's his name. Dang it. That's already his name. That's already his name. Dang, what am I talking about? Have you traded yet, or are you going to trade? What up, Sussy? Trying to get your 200 amounts. Nice, nice. I've been good, been good. We just crossed over 5K in payouts this year. I know that's not a lot, but when you were in a drought, I was in a drought last year from like freaking July to February this year. I mean, we're in like an 8-month drought, so just struggling. Struggling. So we've been trying to push through. We were actually still profitable last year, even with that huge drought. We still made some cash, not much, but still were profitable. The old struggle bus, that's right. I still got one Apex account from the 20 fundeds that I had in like September. Well, I mean, I have 3, but only one left from that group. It's so funny how one survived. You just have one survival. Just the one survivalist. Gold's diving. A little bit. A little bit. We almost got this thing to pay out too. I'll show you guys. We just got to get below the consistency rule and we'll be good. Look how long I had this account. 141 trading days. Look at that. That's insane. Yeah, we broke a rule on April the 1st, and they took my profits away. I did not realize we went in trade. I meant to go 5 micros, and somehow we ended up in 6 minis. I'm not sure how. But yeah, I've traded this thing for 141 days. Some okay, some bad. Oh, here it is. 141 trading days. Finally, need $200 more to be at payout. That's crazy. But hey, you've had a good year except for tilt days. That's good. If we get that one account to pay out, it's not going to pay for the other accounts that I blew, but I feel a little better about it at least. So we'll feel a little bit better about it. You know what? I'm going to scale this one off at 59. We'll scale that one off at 59. We'll hold for the low for the runner. We will go break even down here, though. If we can get the push. If ES gets back below 77, very good sign. Methodical, why didn't the other 19 accounts survive? Well, you know. That's just how it works. They were the sacrificial lambs, you know. And I didn't reload up to 20 because, like, that's the thing about me, guys. Like, I try to take a little break. What up, Dylan? I try to take a little break from, like, if I got 20 or 30 accounts, I think I was up to 35 accounts or something like that in October. Like, I don't just scale right back up to it, right? I take a break and then like, you know, kind of recenter yourself and then you go back to it. So I didn't want to like just jump back in there and go crazy. That's also how I keep the expenses down, right? If I just bought all the accounts right away, probably would have not went well. So rip this thing down. Top of the hour here, guys. We'll do the giveaway in just a minute. All 20 new accounts before your emotions sell out from the losing the first ones. Can't do it. Can't do it. Do I add back into this on this push-up, guys? I don't know. Not sure. $20 to $30 days from being really profitable if we just get rid of the till days. You're not wrong, Pon. And like if you remember, if you think back to October, November, December, or not December. So like October, November, what did I do? I started trading Asia and I was only looking for $50 per account per day. So one trade, 2 trades, 1 micro, 25 points each. Just looking for $50. Was doing incredibly well with it. Took the accounts from -800 in drawdown to back up about $1,000 across all 35 accounts. So I was green about $1,000 in the accounts, and then December came, and I decided to switch it up a little bit. And I was like, all right, let's start going a little larger. So instead of going for $50, I was going for $200, and it did not go well. Let's just say that. Did not go well. So, why do you link the shorts? What do you mean, Steve? Why do I like the shorts? I don't know. We broke structure on the 2-minute, broke structure on the 5-minute to the downside. We have some interest lower, mainly like the overnight low here. You know, if we look at the 5-minute here, let's take a peek at it. You can see we broke structure to the downside. Could it be a trap? Yeah, we talked about it. Could be a trap. Technically already kind of hit the first target there. Second target down there, 447. Overnight low really is your kind of final target there, 445. But that's why. I think that you probably get, you know, I'm overall bullish, but maybe we get something like that. Does it have to do it? Yeah, doesn't have to. But that's also why we got to stop in, right? Stop in above the most recent swing that tapped into the 21 EMA. So that's all. And I'm going to stop to break even at 60, which is 50% of this wick. So if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't, right? It either one or the other. Shorts are also more fun. If we get a significant pullback going into the weekend, as we've been in a massive rally all week. Yeah. Trade for keeps. Not. I think a lot of people are thinking that though. See, only thing is like I've heard of several people who were like, "Oh, I expect like a 500-point red day on Friday." It could happen, right? It could happen. But when so many people think that, man, the market sure likes to do something else. You know? That's the problem that I have with it. But I typically go into the day with a bias, but I react. I'm more of a reactive trader than anything. So like if I'm bullish, I'll still take shorts if they make sense. They at least make sense to me. Lost $2 on your long. They got my micro. Uh-oh. Fine. You feel like we could be kind of a balance? Yeah, it could be a choppy day. Yeah, Asia's a lot better for sure. You know, a lot of the moves are happening in Asia. If you're looking for a 400 or 500-point move, it's probably happening overnight. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. Again, we're going to go stop to break even at 460. And our target's 459. Listen, that 1 point means something, okay? That 1 point means a lot. Means a lot. Actually, doesn't mean very much. I probably should just take profit at 460. All right, I'll go 459.75. You know, just kind of split the difference. Split the difference there, see what happens. We'll go stop to break even. We're going to target the overnight low down there at the 445 area, 446. That's the idea. Hey, Dylan, where are you living at? 2 minute trying to create a bearish one, yeah. Thank you, Trading for Keeps. Where are you living at now, Dylan? Are you still in Texas? You're in OKC? Oh, okay. So very close to Texas. Might throw a micro short and crash out. Go for it, Pond. Go for it. I mean, you're really going to edge me over here for 2 ticks? That's rude. It's very, I mean, that's very kind of you, Nasdaq. Very, gotta talk sweet to her, because if I talk rude, you know, she's not going to like me. She's going to bounce. If you talk rude, I mean, you know, we'll see. What up, Coach Fred? Oh, you were in Arizona before? I didn't know that. Arizona. Why did I think you were in Texas? Oh my goodness. Ivy Soft TNT Ivy Soft. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Coach Fred, you know, Barbie's around. She's around. She's around. I don't know. I thought you were in Texas. Who was in Texas? Might have been someone else. Are you in OKC by yourself, or did everybody go? I've never been to Oklahoma City. I've been to Arizona. Oh, Peyton and Sergi. That could be what it is. All right, we're up $69. Some would say that that's the perfect profit amount. Some would say. Gold's gone. What's it doing? Ripper. I'm telling you guys, man, this gold don't play. telling you, gold don't play. Oh, everyone. Awesome. Awesome. I kind of want to see this thing get through 450s. That is initial balance high from this morning. We bounced right off that earlier on that push down. If we can get through there, I think we can take out that low. Obviously stops up there 467. So ES is at the little intermediate term low now. It only has about 3 points to go to hit the low, the overnight low here. So ES sweeping the intermediate term low there. Nasdaq not doing it so far. Do I have a video explaining your chart settings and trading hours? Ivysoft, not really. Trading hours kind of all over the place. Generally 9:15 to 11:15 in the morning on my channel, and then 11:30 to 12:30 p.m. or a.m. Eastern on My Funded TV with Husk. And then generally I'll be on during the Asia session 2 to 3 nights a week. I try to stream a little more than that, but it gets difficult during sports seasons with the kids. You know, baseball, volleyball, cheerleading, basketball, track. I mean, you know, it's just, if it's not one thing, it's another. That's how it goes with children. So, but wouldn't have it any other way. But so during those times of the year, which is now, it's a little more difficult for me to stream every single night. And also during tax season. This week, you know, the taxes, I had to do my taxes one night and that sort of thing. So, but my chart setup, I can give you a basic setup of it. The big yellow line is the VWAP up here. That's the VWAP, or WEWAP, if as Tom Sabo calls it. The blue line is the 9 EMA, the red line's the 21, the white line's the 50. This line down here, the sort of off-colored red, is initial balance high from this morning's New York session. So that's the first hour high. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Everything else I just kind of draw out myself. Nothing crazy. I drew a tan line. A tan line, as it's effectively known. And we broke it on the 5 minute and the 2 minute. And that's why we entered the short. Also, we kind of, one of the trades that I will take sometimes is like, if you got a nice low and then you wick back up into the 21 EMA, I like to wait for us to get back below the low of the previous candle, and then I target the low. So that's kind of this trade here. We took a low out, and then we pushed back up into the 21 and kind of got back below here. I should be short from like 72, but that's all right. We started with 5 mics. We're already out 4 of them. So whatever happens, happens. I was a sports coach last year, Lucky Mon. I coached 14U baseball. All right, good night, Crypto. Dylan. Yeah, we'll get together on that soon, Dylan. I'll get a message to you back there. We'll figure it out. But last year I coached rec baseball, but he is in high school now, so I'm not a coach any longer until the youngest gets maybe to like 12. I won't coach him before he's like 12. Once he gets to like that age where you can kind of, you know, you can, yeah, if you can get him to listen to you, that kind of thing. Trust me and 14-year-old butted heads, because, you know, that's what you do. You're like, hey, man, do this, do that. And he's like, when'd you go pro? Where'd you play professionally at? You know, that kind of thing. Short from 489.50. Let's go. That's how it works. What up, Tony Lanes? Going good, going good. We're all green tonight. All green. Took a gold trade earlier. You know, not like a huge win, but. And I am a firm believer in spreading the wealth. So you can see I'm trading a bunch of props. We're not just trading one. Bulanox just does not want to connect tonight. Doesn't want to connect. But yeah, we spread the wealth. We got Apex, Take Profit Trader, Lucid, Tradeify, Funded Next, and My Funded Futures, and Bulanox. Spread the wealth. I need to add trade day very soon. Trade day coming very soon. Very soon. Locking out a payout tonight as well, guys. Hit a payout tonight. You can't complain when you hit a payout, right? I don't know why Bulanox will connect over here on Quan Tower. But yeah, hit a payout tonight on Bulanox. 53.6. We're also at payout land on this account. The problem is I got to trade 4 more days on it. So we're at 54.1 there. And then this one is about a little bit away. We need another $1,400. So just kind of grinding. That's my challenge account from My Funded Futures against Husk. Up 342 overall. And then this account's the one that we're in the trade on. Currently up $69. Depending upon how said trade works itself out. So there we go. Don't talk back to me, boy. What up, Jim? No trade today? Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Yours didn't work either on Bulanox and Quan Tower. It works on Quan Tower, but Bulanox would not. I mean, it won't connect now on Ninja for some reason. There we go. There we go. There's the flush. There's the flushticles. The flushticles. ES still did not run the overnight low either. That's what we're looking for, the 446 area. If this can close down here, I will move my stop down to the body of this candle here at 461. If we can get a solid close down here. Bouncing off the initial balance high for now. I actually technically could already move the stop. I could already move it down to here. I want to see a clean close below here, though. That would be nice. Clean close, body candle close below 454 here. Will give us a little extra confidence that it's going to hit our target. What up, Aggie? Exclamation point MM in the chat if you want to enter the giveaway. Could add here, to be honest. $15 seconds left on this candle. Let's see a nice heavy close here. A really finicky thing during the Asia session is moving your stop. It's difficult to do. Now, I do think that I should be comfortable to move the stop down to 461. However, I don't think I'm going to. Theoretically, price should not come back up here. But we'll see. Need to get ES to kind of cooperate here. If ES can cooperate, we move quickly. Quickly-ish. Very difficult to move your stop this time of night. Guys, exclamation point MM in the chat. We're going to do the giveaway in just a moment. I forgot about it. Nobody reminded me. If you are new here, let me put a poll in the chat as to whether you guys want to do a shotgun or not. We got currently 124 tickets, 124 people in the giveaway. So probably not shotgun worthy right now. Shotgun would mean that we would restart the giveaway, give you 2 minutes to effectively get into the giveaway, and then draw. What up, Aniket FX? How's it going? How's it going to come so close there? We just bounced right off the 450. I only needed 4 more points. Rude. Very rude. Just woke up. Nice. What time is it where you're at? It is 11:18 p.m. Eastern here. I shall be going to bed very soon. Oh, come on. Quite rude, guys. Quite rude. $8:48 a.m. in India. Nice. James Acedo, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You demand. Shotgun for a minute. We could do a minute. I like 2 minutes a little more appropriate. Just gives people time to get in. But yeah, I guess we could do a minute. All right, first green candle's about to print on the 5-minute in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles. One green candle in the last 8. Let's see if this goes bearish engulfing. That's my expectation. I think we're just printing a little green candle in here just to kind of go back down. But we'll see. Oh, what up, Trader X Motivation? 2 minutes will still get bots in. Yeah, Adam, you're never going to keep all the bots out. That's just how it works, unfortunately. Good thing I didn't move my stop down and would have got stopped there. Still might get stopped. This is just a runner, guys. I really would like it to hit the target, but if it doesn't, it doesn't. All right, fine. We'll start a poll for the 1 minute or 2 minute. All right, new 5-minute candle here. Let's see if it goes bearish engulfing. That's my expectation on the 5-minute. Back below 455 would be a really good sign. Yeah, also, we got to hit the like button. Exactly. Thank you, Unknown. Just trying. Like smashed. Let's go. It looks like most people like the 1 minute. 52 votes for the 1 minute. You got 85%. Listen, that's because most of you guys in the chat are minute men, right? Touche, touche. Looks like it's going to be 1 minute, guys. I guess you guys can get a lot done in 1 minute, right? Think of the things you can do in 1 minute. 30-second shotgun. I can't do a 30-second. It has to at least be a minute, Trader Moe's. It won't let me put 30 seconds in there. All right, we'll end the poll. We'll do a 1 minute shotgun. 1 minute. Below 55, I want to see a little expansion. There we go. Come on. You can do it. A little expansion lower. If it holds 55, not a great sign. So want to see it kind of get below 55 here and get some movement. Well, relative to the time of night when the ATR is 4.5. You know what I mean? All right, let me end the giveaway. And what we'll do is we'll get it set up for 1 minute. Oh, that's not a good sign. Look at that 55 held. Might get stopped out here, guys. Might get stopped out. Might not. Here in your garage, Dark Cloud. Sitting at the table. I bet Kenny Rogers still dresses like this. He still dresses like that. All right, so we could get a re-entry idea here. Now, obviously, I'm not going to re-enter, but this is also the 2-minute setup. Same one I took here, or here. So theoretically, if we get back below the low of this candle, which would be like the 55 area, then you could move your stop down to 63. And, you know, then if it stops you out, at least you're in profit. But it's kind of the idea. Watching the paint dry, yeah. Is that you, Kenny? Yes, it's Kenny. It's Kenny.
I hurt myself today to see if I still feel.
No, I don't know Dolly. Nate. I don't know the Dolly. The old familiar. This a little Johnny Cash. Old man Cash here. All right, you guys about ready for the giveaway? Are we ready? I was trying to wait to see how this trade plays out first, but MSG, I am up past my bedtime. Yeah, me too, Nate. Sometimes I get into like the mood to listen to that older music and we'll just jam it out. Remember, you're only going to have 1 minute to enter, okay? 1 minute. Solamente uno minuto. Went long at the wick on the ES at 76.50. Rude. Rude. Good job. Don't fade me, bro. All right, and on your marks, get ready, get set, and I was thinking I'll tell you guys a short story, 15 minutes max before we do the giveaway. 15 minutes max on the short story. All right, that's the short story. Go. Exclamation MM in the chat if you want to enter the giveaway. Get it. So there's the short trigger on that ad if you wanted to add. I could theoretically move my stop down to like 63 here, but I don't think it's the worst thing in the world to do. I just hate moving my stop during Asia because it always gets taken. 25 seconds left, guys. 25 seconds. $15 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the winner is Happy Kids Traders. Oh, happy kids. Where you at? Do for members only? Yeah, I could do that. You're in the bathroom, happy kids? That's all right. Pinch it off. Pinch it off. Send me an email to methodicalman@gmail.com. You know what to do. Top right-hand corner, click on it. Screenshot it. All the good stuff. Showing me that you're logged into your YouTube channel. Send it on over to me. We'll get you going. We'll get you fired up there. Get you loaded up. Congratulations. You the man. Oh my goodness. Look at this thing push back up. So rude. It's done, Aniket. Yeah, just one giveaway. Just one. The riggage is unbelievable. He is eligible. He's a kid. That's true. I didn't even check to see if he was eligible. In the email, happy kids, you need to include a photo of the appendage next to an official ruler. And let me send you Adam's email so you can send it right over to him. Yeah, blackout news is what happens. Looks like I might get stopped out too. Yeah, pinky works. Perfect. Wesley. Yeah. Today might be the day. Let's hope not. Let's hope not. I am locking in 5 points here. New 30-minute candle here. This thing has taken its sweet time to get down to that freaking 46 level, huh? It's taking its sweet time. It's going to get there. Just don't know when or how. Probably gets there. Probably makes it. Here's one I haven't heard in a while. Haven't heard this one in a while. We'll play it for you guys. I think I heard it a few weeks ago, maybe. See if y'all can recognize it. That's all you get. That's it. Just settle loss and walk away? Maybe. Oh, that sucks, blackout news. That sucks, man. That's tit. That's tit, Kevin. That's all you get. Who is it? Anybody know? Happy kids, we're going to do some giveaways. All right, here's a little clue.
I can't live without you. I can't live without you, baby.
Who's that? Tom Sabo for sure. A little bit of a tricky one here. Sheryl Crow? Nope. One of the most famous singers in the world. Most expensive concert tickets ever. It's country. It's a country girl. Taylor Swift. That's right. There you go. This is country Taylor Swift.
You try not to let the dust fall out. You try not to think about turning around.
A little country Taylor Swift with Tim McGraw. I don't know. I think this might have been one of her first country songs. It's one of her first collabs for sure. Yes, Dolly Fish Lips. Good old Dolly. My daughter used to cry for this song. She's like, this song is so sad. Superman is here. Oh my gosh, Superman. We need Batman here. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription, Superman. You the man. Where's Batman at? Batman versus Superman. Who's going to win? I guess it depends on if Batman has his kryptonite or not. I don't know. Tug McGraw. Tim McGraw, not Tug. Oh. Spider-Man 2? You're dumb man. Does that count? It may. It might count. It could. I don't know if Spider-Man can compete with Superman and Batman. You guys seen that parody skit where it's like they have like Batman and Bane and the girl, I can't remember the girl's name. And she's like, when she betrays Batman and she stabs him, he's like, but we totally had sex. He's like, the suit locks in all the juices. That was kind of funny. Spider-Man is beating the bricks off the Batman. He might. InQ doesn't even sell when it sells. Yeah. All right, maybe we'll listen to that. Why not? Let's pull that up and listen to it. Is it going to hit my target or not?
Oh, we totally had sex.
Yes, I know.
Hardcore. 3 times.
It was all a cruel ploy to gain your confidence.
That was a cruel ploy. Sign me up for another. It was great.
When the mission is at hand, no act is off limits.
I agree. It was off limits. It was like an all-you-can-fuck buffet.
Okay, Bruce, that's enough.
Okay, let's get back on track. You must be wondering how we came to this moment, Mr. Wayne.
Let me see if I recollect. Some stuff happened. You sucked my dick.
My father.
Like what?
My father never accepted Bane.
How was that, by the way?
Are you done?
I hadn't showered that day. I fight crime in a rubber suit. Really seals in the flavor.
Oh, dude, Jesus.
My father only saw a monster who could not be tamed.
You tamed my monster
Okay, just shut up, okay?
with your mouth.
Stop!
And 2 other places.
Okay,
In an order that would surprise you.
enough!
Ass mouth badge.
All right, that's it. That is my love you're speaking to. I am her protector.
That's ironic. Because we didn't use any protection. and I offered.
You motherfucker!
I have to turn that off, but yeah, that's hilarious. Really seals in the flavor. Yeah, that's hilarious. Look at it, guys. I'm going to come all the way down there again, go 1.5 from my TP and bounce again. What are we doing? What are we doing, NQ? Come on. Oh, goodness. Oh. See, yeah, when I get bored, I start doing crazy things, guys. We start putting stuff on there that we probably shouldn't. RIP evals. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Come on. Really? Dude, how's that going to come 1.5? Did it hit it on NQ or something? Let me see. No, it's nowhere near it. It's even lower on NQ. I mean, it's just following the trend line down, but still. When you hit 10K, you want to see confetti. All right. I'll try. It'll probably be at night anyway. We don't gain too many subs in the day. Usually like 1 or 2. That's the reason why I stream later at nights, because that's where we gain most of the subscribers at. But, you know. That's what we do. Tory trend lines. Yeah, we use the trend line for sure. I didn't pay the 5K, 6K, 10K, whatever it is for it, but yeah, we used it. The tan line. Tory trades tan lines. I mean, all of this over $2. I should have probably just taken profit on the spike down. New 5-minute candle here. ATR holding steady there at 5, basically. Holding steady. That's what I'm saying about moving your stop at night. You just can't do it. Just can't do it. Sour Ninja, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Could kind of trail this down. I don't use level 2 tech consultant, but if you use level 2, there's nothing wrong with it. I don't mind it. Anything that can help you, I'm an advocate for. Whether it's, you know, order flow, volume profile, ICT, EMAs, I don't know, whatever you trade, it's fine. Whatever works for you. I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, you got to trade this or you got to trade that because that's what I trade. Everything else sucks. No, I don't do that. I'm going to move my stop down here a little more. I think we'll go just follow the 20 EMA, 21 EMA. And if it gets back above it, we'll just get stopped out. And if it pops back above the 21 EMA and stops us out. I mean, hasn't been back above it this entire move now, except for a little wick there, a little wick. Probably get stopped out, but it's okay if we do. All right, coming up on 11:45 here in about 2.5 minutes. See if this thing can just push lower here. We get back below 53.50 here. We should just get that sweep, but might stop me out first. Just follow the 21 EMA down. Guys, remember, if you want to help support the channel, besides just watching, you can use my coupon code on the prop firms. Bulanox is still 89% off, it's code MM. Apex is 90% off, code MYTH, M-Y-T-H. That's the only prop firm that's code MYTH. Every other prop firm's code MM. My Funded Futures, Take Profit Trader, Trade Day, Tradeify, Funded Futures Network, Day Traders, Lucid, Traders Launch, Funded Next, all code MM. Funded Next, you may have to use the link. I don't even know if I got the link in my description. I think I do. I'm not sure. But if you want to help support the channel, you know, can roll with it. So hard to ignore the short. Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, we are generating a trend line right back up here. This thing's probably, I would imagine by the London, it probably pumps. Might pump before then. We got 20 seconds left until this new 15-minute candle. See if we can just push down without putting a wick on it. Might stop me out. 5 seconds. Don't be rude, Nasdaq. Be nice. Be nice. I'm hungry, guys. I did not eat dinner, although I shouldn't be eating at midnight. London's the only noise for us until then. It's barcode, probably. You're not wrong. And don't you do it, Nasdaq. All right, P Long. See you tomorrow. No need for dinner if dinner is whiskey. No! Come on. Don't be rude. Be nice. All right, stop this out. What are we going to do, you know? What are you going to do there? I held it for as long as I could. So finishing up on this eval up $86. I mean, we'll take it. About a third of the way there from passing it. Guys, that is going to do it for me tonight. I'll be back at 9:15 a.m. for the New York Open. If you want to join me then, hit the like button, subscribe on your way out, and I'll see you guys next time.
Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, hear army fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty gal, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs with stun alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect your